Energy crisis Lifeline, a huge hydrogen breakthrough made by experts in order to slash energy costs. This has to do with hydrogen energy. We know that from our physics lab experiments. You remember those two huge tubes where the water going into the electrolysis making the water split into oxygen and hydrogen. How did we know which was the oxygen or hydrogen? Well, he used to light a little match over the tube of the hydrogen, and the match would flare up. So this is it, the renewable energy, hydrolysis, electrolysis splitting into hydrogen and oxygen. And this is one of the methods of green energy. The energy crisis Lifeline could be on the way after scientists made the huge breakthrough. It was a quest to produce renewable hydrogen. As the UK grappled with soaring bills, and not only the UK but all of Europe, and all of course America, amid the crippling energy crisis, Britain is scrambling to wean itself off gas and other fossil fuels to power homes and the economy, as the government scrambles to reach net zero emissions by 2050. Net zero by 2050. I mean, I for the life of me have no idea how they're going to do it. But anyway, renewable energy has played an important role in its new energy strategy. The government also says that hydrogen is a new low-carbon solution. It has even laid out a hydrogen strategy that will significantly scale up production of the energy source. While hydrogen is a low-carbon energy source, producing hydrogen itself uses up a lot of energy. Hydrogen produced from clean sources is expected to phase out and ultimately replace natural gas, and the technology has not yet reached the full potential. But in major breakthroughs, researchers of the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, NREL for short, identified a method that might just be able to produce hydrogen in a renewable way. They're using water splitting technology for solar thermochemical hydrogen, STCH for short. That's how they will produce it. The researchers found that this method was more energy efficient than the conventional technique used to produce hydrogen. So the normal method involves electrolysis and other water splitting methods, which uses electricity to split water into hydrogen and oxygen. But STCH uses a two-step chemical process where metal oxides are exposed to temperatures greater than 1,400 degrees Celsius, then reoxidized with steam at lower temperatures. Senior engineer at NREL, Ziwen Ma, senior engineer, lead author of the study, says it's certainly a very challenging field. It has a lot of research questions still unanswered, mainly in the materials perspective. And while the researchers figured that perovskite materials could hold the key to renewable hydrogen production, they still need to work out which perovskites are capable of handling a high temperature required to hit performance targets. Researchers stress that finding the best materials for STCH process is crucial for this method. Genevieve Soar, co-author of the study, said, "The material has not necessarily been found, but this analysis is to provide some boundaries for where we think the costs will be if the materials meet some of the targets and expectations that the research community envisions." The paper System and Techno-Economy Analysis of Solar Thermochemical Hydrogen Production, published in the journal Renewable Energy. Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of the UK, said he wants to make the UK the Qatar of hydrogen. Wishful thinking. Well, whoever dares wins, obviously. Now, the Department for Business, Energy and Industry Strategy rolled its new net zero hydrogen fund of £240 million, and it looks to finance the development and deployment of new local carbon hydrogen production. This new fund, the government is looking to accelerate to develop the development of green hydrogen. Business Secretary Kawash Kwanteg tweeted back in April, today our £240 million hydrogen fund opens for business, backing the development of hydrogen as a clean superfuel of the future, produced right here in the UK. Okay, this is on Express UK by Jacob Paul. The thing is, they don't have the materials needed to produce it at a proper price. So it's wishful thinking. The thing is that they don't have the materials needed to do that. We'll see what happens. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.